My goodness. What were you going to say?
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata. That was from The
Hakuna
Lion
Matata.
King. Good day. Good morning. It's so nice to see you again. I feel like I'm really growing up though. Usually when you go away for a week, something tragic happens in our lives, my life, that I make a grave error. I make grave errors when you're gone. So thank you for maturing me to the level that I am now, that you can safely disappear for a week.
Leave you home alone.
Leave me home alone with the dog and our son, and nothing.
Do you think that I can safely leave you home alone now because I'm actually leaving you home alone with another adult?
I never considered that. No, the other adult was home alone with me before, and we got in trouble.
That was like 6 years ago. He was only.
You've
20.
left me. So what was your favorite thing about being gone, like traveling?
The sunshine.
The sunshine, the heat.
Mm-hmm. I like the warmth.
You missed like the coldest that we've had in a long time.
And I had their warmest that they've had in a while. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not part of the conversation.
It was really nice.
Well, very good. We're glad to have you back. It feels a little more normal now. Nana cooked a lot for us.
She took care of you.
Yeah. So that's nice.
I like how she takes care of you as if that's what I do when I'm here.
But it is good to have you back on board, and everything gets back to normal. So there was a big hole in my heart.
Oh,
that's what was missing the most.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
I want to say that there was a hole in my heart too, but
the sun filled
filled by sunshine
and the sand.
I would like to go on a warm vacation with you sometime next year, or
well, we cannot go to the United States of America.
No, but we could go to like somewhere else warm and cheap. But you don't like the warmth. You like your controlled climate. You like the air conditioning.
No, I can deal with warm if there's the appropriateness around that.
I think that would be really nice. We've never done anything like that.
No, I don't think we have. We've done trips where we've done trips in active addiction. I remember the worst time was that you were waiting in the foyer for me.
Yeah, the bus was coming in like 5 minutes.
And I rolled in.
Yeah, I had all my luggage. I had your luggage too because we had to
rolled
check out of the room.
Not in good shape.
Yeah, I was going to leave you. I was going to get on that bus, and you were going to be living in Edmonton.
Poor Edmonton. They would have had a doozy to pick up. Oh my goodness. What would I have done? Oh, those are bad memories. There's lots of bad memory trips.
And then when we got to go on a trip every year to go to a conference that was like paid for, and we got to redeem our trip lives.
We did redeem our trip lives in a grand way.
Lives were redeemed. We've traveled all over Canada 5 years in a row.
We have. It's been beautiful. So let's get into our morning meditation.
That is the gift that sobriety brings.
We can turn around the damage we've done and be constructive and purposeful.
Do you remember staying at a hotel that had an honor bar because we got upgraded to like the?
I remember that level. In our using.
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely remember that.
Remember the honor bar, and you're like, honor bar.
I think it was pretty honorable.
I don't remember.
I just remember thinking the Vancouver Hilton
honor
on the
bar
top
is
bar.
A terrible idea. The President's Club.
Yeah. Wow.
You should not upgrade us to the honor bar.
We had our own concierge and everything.
Felt like he was your bodyguard.
That was an honor bar, but it was a bar. It was a real bar. Like, it wasn't like a bar fridge. It was a bar with cascading bottles all the way.
I don't know if you were supposed to like write down the drinks that you took, or I don't remember.
I don't remember what we were supposed to.
Not an open bar. It's an honor.
But then we had access to the whole airport. It was kind of cool.
Anyway. The gift of sobriety.
Yeah, our trips look very different now. Did you have any dismays in your trip? Did you have any?
No, none. I had
mistakes.
None. Like, I had a really nice. I didn't overschedule myself.
Oh, beautiful.
I had a lot of rest. I got up pretty consistently at 7 because that's what time I wake up naturally.
You were with a healthy person too, though.
Yeah, I was with a healthy
makes a big
person
difference
who also
on
is very
eating.
restful, and she eats really healthy, and she went to the gym every day. I only went with her once.
You reported that you
didn't
almost died.
end well. She's like, no, really, that was the hardest workout like I've ever done at this class. And I'm like, thanks for saying that. It's really kind of you to say that. And then she's like, oh yeah, I brought another friend and she ran to the bathroom and I'm pretty sure she threw up. I was like, okay, I don't feel so bad.
That happens. Here we go. We're back on track. Thank you for coming home and not leaving me at the airport, not staying down there. God finds. Where are we? Oh, this.
Number 7. You're not reading the whole thing?
Yeah, I was reading the wrong one. A nightclub crowded with men and women. Here we go. All dressed up in evening clothes, looking like a very gay place. But you should see the men's room of the nightclub the next morning. What a mess. People have been sick all over the place. And does it smell? Exclamation mark. The glamour of the night before is gone, and only the stink of the morning after is left. In our fellowship, we learn to take a long view of drinking instead of a short view. We learn to think less about the pressure of the moment and more about the consequences. Has the night before become less important to me and the morning after more important? Question mark.
Good question.
Only a few steps, and then God's power shall be seen and known in my life. I am now walking in darkness, surrounded by the limitations of space and time. But even in this darkness, I can have faith and can be a light to guide feet that are afraid. I believe God's power will break through darkness, and my prayers will pierce even to the ears of God Himself. But only a cry from the heart, a trusting cry, ever pierces that darkness and reaches to the divine ear of God. That was a good little preamble that we had about the memories of the night before. And it's like, yeah, like getting back to the hotel in Edmonton, going like, I didn't know what time it was. I didn't know where it was. I just like told the cab, like, I need to get back. And there you are with all your bags. You're in the foyer. And it's like those memories are awful. Like, I don't even think of the night before now. If you've ever been in a nightclub when they turn on the lights, you know, it's
Horrifying.
like, you don't got to go home, but you can't stay here. They turn on the lights. You're like, oh, I was sitting over there. Ew. Like, it's disgusting, even intoxicated. But I think I can do that in my recovery life.
Yeah.
Because I'm being challenged with food right now, and I can look back and think about all the food. And I don't know if this is true or false, but I exclaimed the other day that it's way easier to lose weight than to gain weight, because I can look at gaining weight over the last 15 years, and that took a long time. And now, like, I'm very regimented and strict, and that isn't that the life of recovery. I don't always stay in rehab. I understand that, but I grow into the freedom that I'm going through right now. But I can see the results already, which get me very excited to live a physically more healthy life. But it's the same in recovery. Once, you might have to go through the 6 months of being in lockdown and having all the things going through the recovery process. Like, LifeLab is a 5-month process, not for the fun of it, but that's like the incubation period, and then we grow into it. Yeah, and it's for a lifetime. So I think that the recovery life is a lifestyle and not like a diet plan, because I see that all the time in recovery. It's like I do this 3 months and then I'm like, oh, I did so good and I want to get back to my life. But the whole thing is like, we have a whole new life. We go from the bar room to we go from the nightclub to the, I don't know what, the bunker, and we're a part of the war to light up the feet and be the love and light of God. The bar room to the bunker.
No,
I could have done.
Have the ring you were looking for.
Like I could have done better.
Oh well. What's our prayer?
Our prayer today is: I pray that the divine power of God will help my human weakness. I pray that my prayer may reach through the darkness to the ear of God. Man, thank you for joining us. Keep the
pray
peace.
that for you.
We pray that for you. Keep the peace. Be of good behavior. And we'll see you tomorrow. And we're back on track. Woohoo! So nice to have you.